Okay, so now we're on to Final Fantasy 2. Finally, we've managed to beat Final Fantasy. Finally. And I'm playing this on the PSP, as you can see. We've got like the PSP and PS3 kind of set up there. And here we go. Got an actual PSP connected up, so we've got cable here. That is component. And I'm just keeping it plugged in just for the sake of it. Just in case it goes. I mean, the charge is usually pretty good. It should last a few hours, so it should be fine. But just in case, because I suspect the wire out probably takes more power. So I've never played this version before, so it's all going to be new to me. I have played the Origins version, which is the PlayStation 1 version. There was a re-release on Game Boy Advance as well. And this represents the third re-release because it was originally on NES, PS1, GBA, PSP. I don't have the GBA version, so I'm playing the PSP version, which is probably the superior version graphically at least. So I'm just going to boot it up and then I'll sort out the screen because I'm not sure yet how the resolution will play out, and hopefully I can just improve the look a little bit of where it's positioned. Okay, so that was the video for the intro for Final Fantasy 2, and there was some weird noises, I guess, link noises from there, as the wife said, which you didn't hear. sounded a bit like maybe they stole it. Maybe Nintendo should sue them. Right, I've got 4 characters here, and I'm gonna name them after my subscribers. So we have, yes. So I'm going to name these characters over some of the people who subscribed to my channel. If you would like to be in the next game's character naming, then you would have to subscribe as well. First come, first serve basis. So the next subscriber will be the next character in the next game. So we've got 4 characters here. There's one lady one. So I'm going to name this one Boosh. Now we've got the main character, we've got Guy, and we've got Leon. So we've got DrBlackbarn, we've got Koneta, who subscribed a little while ago, unfortunately not subscribed at the moment, and we've also got yesterday's subscriber, which is ShinraRecoded. Thank you very much for subscribing yesterday, last night. I think that honour should go to the main character for being the latest subscriber, so I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to put Shinra, which is about as far as I can get in, because there is a limit. There we go. So that fits in nicely. So we've got DrBlackbarn and we've got Koneta. I'm going to do it in this order, so we're going to have DrBlackbarn here. Unfortunately, he needs to be shortened because we'll try DrBlack. I don't think it's quite got enough though. We're going to be missing. There. So I might put D-R B and then barn. Will that be enough? No, it won't. Yes, that might work. That'll work. No vowels. Got to enjoy it. Can't get rid of vowels. And then I'm going to put Koneta as this guy. The Dark Knight guy. So this guy is a Dark Knight, it's just as like a class, I guess. Well, Shinra kind of, well, the main character, if you like, Shinra, named him as, is kind of like your standard fighter type. Boosh, I think, is like an archer woman. I can't remember how magic works in this game. I think you just buy it. I don't know. This guy, I think, is a knife thrower or something like that. And then that guy is a Dark Knight. I don't know. Dark Knight is just basically like, it becomes a bigger thing in like the later on games. They have the jump ability. So you know how like Kimari has jump. That's a Dark Knight. Is that Dark Knight? Yes, I think that's Dark Knight ability. Yes, they mixed different things together. So jump was Dark Knight. Was it Lancer? Oh, well, we'll find out in number 4. We've got to wait until number 4. I don't think they got a class in number 3. So we'll discover it another time. Start a game with these names. I think we will. I think we'll get on with it. A long-lived peace. Is at an end. It's okay, all the evil purple-haired people are gonna destroy it now. The blonde, blue-eyed fantasy land. The Emperor of Palamacia has called forth monsters. Oh, I've missed that bit. And has begun campaign for world conquest. Yeah. I do it every weekend, I don't know what everyone else is. Zelda, the evil Zelda. No, it's a good one. The rebel army rose to the kingdom of Finn to thwart the Emperor's plans. And the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Yeah, no back talking. Backseat Twitch. You can have a you can have a camera as well, camera and a microphone as well. If you're gonna do that. Withdrew to Altair. That's only a bit I read there. I think they got kicked out. 4 youths from Finn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire. Orphans. But their escape wasn't over. Because there was a chocobo race. The game is about escaping the care system. Can't believe I just said that. So there we go. We've got... Oh dear, looks like I'm going to die. Gonna have to restart the game. It's okay, because we've got 1 character left who's going to just like win this for us. Yeah, just win. Bam. The party was defeated. Right, that's the end of the game. Thank you for watching. Final Fantasy 3 tomorrow. I spent 6 quid on this game. No, I'm joking. Oh dear. Someone's been taken away. There's only 3 of us left. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah. Yeah, musketeers. So this was quite a big stage in Final Fantasy development. It's only the 2nd game, but it was a big improvement in which it had characters and storylines, and I think it had, yeah, it did have portraits as well on the NES version as well. So Hilda's saying, will he live? Minwoo, he will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. On a stony cold floor. Of course. Yeah, it's orange. Of course it's warm. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. Yes, let's just leave this person here on this floor on his own. If the Empire is allowed to complete the Dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Where am I? Koneta, Boosh, Dr. Black. Where are you? I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Black. I don't think it's actually meant to be Doctor. But I just say Doctor because I'm too used to it now. There we go, there's 2 of them. Shinra, you're alive. I thought you'd died on a cold tile floor. I'm fine, Boosh. You're alright too, Dr. Black. But wait, where's Koneta? Princess of Finn, save us. But Koneta not here. I guess he doesn't speak like proper language. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. He looks a bit built, doesn't he? One day I'll look like that. It's got a pretty face though. So you regained your strength, very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. Yeah, did you not just see what happened in the first battle? You just died really badly. You should return to your homes that are probably burned now. But we have no homes, not anymore, because they got burned. The Imperials attacked, and our parents, I I am truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair, right in this throne room. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. So we got like a word memory system, so you can ask about certain things. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. That was a really complex code word that nobody will ever crack. It represents a hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives have been taken now and suffer even as we speak. Boosh, your brother Koneta is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. But Finn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the White Wizard, who tended to your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. Okay. Okay. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You'll begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step towards realizing your fate. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of the value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. So basically that's actually explaining part of the gameplay, whereas in the first game there's they added in some NPCs that will explain things, but you'd have to actually seek them out. Here they've actually bothered to put information in the game to help you actually play the game, instructions on how to play. So this NPC is saying the port of Paloom lies not far east of here, but a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. So we even got code words in different colours now. Heading to Finn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice they can spare. That might be a bit of a harsh kind of comment about the fact that these early games were quite hard. I'm not sure if he's in the original game, or he might be just in an extra one just to explain a few concepts. This is the Rebel Army's war room. Yeah, so we've got some copied NPCs there. So this is the room where the sigil was. So I think these guys are new in one of the updated versions. So they probably just have some concepts of what to do. You want to know more about the flee command, am I right? Nope. I think I know what a flee does. What's his name from 10? Is it but it's not green. Yes, yeah, there is an achievement if you listen to all the stories in 10. Just trying to think what his name is now though. I feel like it begins with M. Not Mineta, something like that. Go on, tell me about chests. Treasure chests can contain things like items and gil. Many treasure chests also hold rare items because you're not find for sale in any shop. Ah, Link's not in this one. Link was in number 1. Link's not in this one. If you're lucky enough to come across such items, hold on to them. But treasure chests aren't all gil and glory by any means. Some chests conceal monsters lurking within. Ooh, we're getting deep now. Yes, okay, in the intro there was link noises, thank you for the side commentary. There's no way of to know what's inside a chest until you open it, but monsters often accompany especially good loot. So this is like 1988, I think this is released, so we're starting to get things like mimics and chests. I'm not sure if that was specifically unique to Final Fantasy. I think there might have been some other RPGs around the same time that did similar things. Would you like to hear about monsters? Go on, let's hear about monsters. The terrible creatures. There are many different types of monsters. Some monsters are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. For example, the undead are weak against fire, and aquatic monsters are weak against lightning. However, there are also monsters that absorb particular elemental attacks. Casting fire on a monster made of flame will heal it instead of doing damage. I think that's a new thing. I think Final Fantasy 1 you did have elemental resistance, but you didn't have absorption. You can damage zombies and other undead with restorative magic like Cure and items like Garlic. But be careful when using spells that steal HP or MP, such as Drain and Osmose. When used against the undead, these spells can backfire and hurt you instead. Okay. No, that's quite unique to this one, I think. Key items, do I want to know? Go on then. In the course of a conversation with someone, a particularly important word may come up. When this happens, 3 commands will appear: ask, learn, and items. Select learn to commit the key term to memory. You can then use ask to ask people about the key items you have learned. Keep in mind that only certain words can be learned in this way. To show someone an item from your inventory, select items. When you learn words and find rare items, you should ask people about the words and show them what you found. Go on, formation command, let's learn that. Use the formation command to assign characters to either the front or rear row of the party's battle formation. So this is not something that's in 10, but there is in quite a few of the games before 10. There's this front row, back row idea. So in the back row you tend to be more defensive, but your attacks do less damage. And yeah. Characters of front row can attack using any type of weapon. Characters in the rear can only attack using bows or magic. However, they are also safe from direct attacks. Assign each character to the row that best suits his or her abilities. Go on, let's learn about magic. There are 2 schools of magic, black magic and white magic, so we're still sticking to those 2 concepts. White magic specialises in healing and support spells. For example, Cure restores lost HP and life revives characters who have been KO'd. Black magic, on the other hand, specialises in offensive spells. Blizzard deals ice damage, thunder deals lightning, and so on. Characters can learn both black and white magic spells in any combination they choose. However, a character can only learn a maximum of 16 spells. You can use the discard command to remove any spell the character has already learned. So, 16 though, it's not like... Discarded spells can be learned again, but the levels reset to 1, so discard spells with caution. So there's like a leveling system here. I haven't got any magic to show you yet. So equipment wise, we've got things like broadsword, bow, axe. He's got a buckler, shield, whereas she's just got clothes. Yeah. Now in this game, as we'll find out, the best way of getting extra HP is to get attacked. Because of the special version of this game, well, this Final Fantasy 2 has a very unique form of leveling. Surprisingly, I didn't keep it after Final Fantasy 2, but it's still unique. I don't think there's anything I particularly want to change on here. Might just do window colour. Now we've got like different colours for each corner, so we could do like red in one corner, blue in another, green. I don't think it does black, but it might do like a white. we've got the transparency of the window as well. I'm not sure if we're going to keep to that though, that looks a bit like garish, doesn't it? It's a bit colourful, isn't it? What about that? Not too bad, is it? It's a bit more unique. Yeah, it's not bad. I like that. Maybe I'm just a bit weird. Okay, what have we got left? Would you like to learn about armour? Go on then, let's learn about armour. There are 4 types of armour: shields, helms, body armour and gauntlets. Shields are equipped in the same fashion as one-handed weapons and either in the right hand or left. So you can have left-handed people, lefties. Since wearing a shield only requires one hand, you can also equip any one-handed weapon along with it. Should you choose, you can equip 2 shields, one in each hand. This, however, makes it impossible to attack whoever. Helms are equipped on the head, gauntlets on the hands and forearms, and body armour, of course, on the body. Provided you can afford it, you should always keep your party protected with good armour. Yes, that makes sense. Skill levels. Skill levels can be divided into 2 broad categories: weapon skill levels and magic skill levels. But wait, there's more. Weapon skill levels are divided by weapon types such as sword and axes. Similarly, magic skill levels are divided by spell. Spells like cure and fire each have their own skill level. Attacking with a given type of weapon improves the corresponding weapon skill. As your skills rise, your attack and accuracy with those types of weapons will likewise improve. Casting a spell, given spell improves it. Corresponding magic skill. Spells become more powerful and effective as their skill levels rise. Would you like to know about the information displayed on the status screen? I think we can work it out. Go on, we'll teach you about weapons. There are 7 weapon categories: swords, spears, axes, staves, knives, bows, and unarmed. Swords, spears, axes, staves, and knives are one-handed weapons that can be equipped with, along with a shield. It is also possible to equip 2 one-handed weapons, one in each hand. Equipping a bow requires 2 free hands but allows the character to attack from the rear row of the party. Fighting unarmed is another splendid choice and can be powerful as a weapon. Unfortunately, equipping a shield cuts an unarmed combatant's attack power in half, so if you want to be unarmed, you want to be no shields. So if you plan to fight unarmed, it's probably wise to just skip shields altogether. Okay. Okay, so that's all our helpful people. Thank you. Let's go in this door. This is the King's bedchamber. His Majesty was sorely wounded in the fight from Flynn. He's been resting here for some time now. An arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. Yeah, I think I've already done that. Too much to hope for interactive items though, right? That's presumably the door's bedroom. We're in the rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Gordon, the Prince of Tashuan, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. Princess Hilda fled here when Finn was sacked. She's doing a remarkable job of leading rebel army while His Majesty recovers. So we've got a chest here. Let's open the chest up. Potion. I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world. I've yet to invent a loot that I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gil lately. I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Finn too. I can't even go home now that the Empire's occupied the city. This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far out yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time though. Okay, so it's free at the moment to go to there. So just adding some armor there. Probably buy a buckler as well. Okay, his attack does go down. Okay, that was a bit of a waste. So this character's called Tobal. What do you want from me? I'm just an old man. Geezer acts just a cover. My name's Tobal, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Cool. Right, I'm just going to keep the weapons they've got now for the time being. Tobal, the fellow over there in the weapon shop, is a fine blacksmith he is. I think something's been bothering him lately then. So we've got spells here. Got one cure. Who do I give it to? Seems a bit typical to sort of give it to the woman. There's no reason why it can't be someone else. Paul's a skilled thief, but don't worry, you can trust him. He's only steals from the Imperials. Good to know. Nothing happens, because nobody is dead. My name is Gordon. I was once a Prince of Cashorn. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. So we've got different status effect items there. We've got high potion. Yay! Oh man, Final Fantasy 1 was like painful without a high potion. What have we got else? We've got eye drops, antidote. Phoenix down. Yes. We've got ethers, we've got cottage, and we've got elixir. So we can buy it right from the beginning. Not that we have enough money for any of that. Right, I think that's the entire town. Right, let's see what we're coming across. First battle again. Okay, apparently they don't keep status effects after battle. Okay, goblins. Quite lucky we're still like facing one-hit enemies for most of this. Okay, we're starting to see stat increases. So we can do magic as well, so let's use this, we can do defend. So I can see the sort of stats, they sort of go up gradually the more you use them. So this is a unique aspect of Final Fantasy II. And that applies to attack, defense, HP, MP, literally everything in the game pretty much. Spells, weapon usage. So when I've got a bit more money, I've got, how much have I got now? I've got 338. I've got enough for 2 spells. I might just try and get up to sort of 450 so I can get the third one as well. So I've got the cure, but I'm just trying to get the elemental one as well. Okay, they're starting to deviate a bit now, like weapon usage. So he's on level 3 for swords. She's on level 3 for bows. He's on level 3 for axe. But her defense is only 3. Accuracy is lower as well. Attack is significantly lower. Okay, so it's starting to cost money. I don't know if that's a level thing, can't remember. Or maybe just like a health thing, about how much health you need to heal. Okay, right. Because I've been talking quite a bit for the intro of this and doing the NPC chat. I'm going to be having to get a drink. So I'm just going to leave it here for a moment while I just get a drink. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and we're back. Right, so I just started the game, just like got some equipment, got my spells, gone the wrong way. Now I'm gonna start exploring the map. Escaped. So there's a bridge. But let's just head this way first, have a nosy what's going on here. Okay, HP increased. Ooh, what have we got here? Game sounds beautiful. It does. Sounds so much better than the original, for sure. It's the PSP version on a PSP, but it connected up. Got wires. So I'm playing on the TV at the moment. Very nice. I do have the PS1 version as well, but I'm liking this version. I've heard this didn't get very good reviews, this PSP version, but I don't see anything wrong with it. I like the graphics, I like the sound. It feels like they've even fixed a bit of the game, maybe? Could be wrong. It does play a bit strange, this game, so I could be wrong. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. It's not that expensive to get a component cable, but this is one of the only versions that runs it. They are slightly different. I can't remember which one this one is called. I think it's like a 3000, PSP 3000, something like that. So the different model numbers, but only a couple of them can actually have a component out. So you've got to be careful if you buy one, which one you buy, because not all of them have the port. I made sure I got the one which had the component out. I did buy it quite a while ago, this PSP, just for like on the bus when you're travelling or on the train. Very helpful to play games, and because I had PSN games for the PS3, I can play things like Suikoden, which I do have on disc as well, but it's nice just having it on a portable device as well. So I've got like Suikoden, I've got things like Wild Arms and Ark the Lad, which never came out here, Ark the Lad series. Yeah, I'd like to get a Vita as well. I haven't quite upgraded to Vita. It'd be nice though. This is the village of Gatria. Finn is just over there across the lake, see? So this is like a little mini village, I think. So not quite a town. So getting expensive now, 9 gil to get into an inn. Ooh, what's happened there? I don't know what's just happened. I think my resolution just changed. It's in 480 now. I can't remember if that was what it was before. Just suddenly like flipped. That's probably just my capture device just playing around there. So I think the shops are quite similar. I think they have the same items all the time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what game to play, to be honest. I might have a new ROM cart for the GX4000, which is what I played before. I did get one, but it broke the next day, which I'm a bit gutted by. But you can play old CPC games on old like cassette player games on it, which I think somebody might have done before, or something similar like a Spectrum or Commodore, something like that. But I might play that. So it's like CPC games on a console. Other than that, I don't know what else. I mean, other people have played ColecoVision, which I bought after seeing it on a previous Nintendo. I think someone else has already done in television. So I'd like to do retro, like I always do. I'm just not quite sure what else I can do which hasn't already been done. I might find something. I'll see if anyone played Fairchild before. We might play Fairchild games instead. I can probably get an hour's worth of the games I've got on a Fairchild. Good old second console never existed. The Imperial forces have occupied Castle Finn. The gates are drawn and no one can enter. And with Imperial troops and monsters roaming the streets, the city isn't any better off. There's a pub on the outskirts of Finn. When the Empire invaded, the barkeep didn't make it out in time. They say he's still working there, pouring drinks for the Imperials. Oh, tough luck. I don't think there's ever any NPCs in these shrines. I think it's literally just a revival point. Petrea and Altair haven't fallen into the clutches of the Empire yet, but once the Dreadnought... Ah, thanks mate, thanks for the bits, 100. Thank you so much, MrSlammm. Wow, you and your 100s. I'm not doing this 100 times, but thank you. Appreciate it, man. But once the Dreadnought is complete, nothing will be able to stop the Empire. Oh, we've got an armour shop. Should we have a look, see if there's any better armour in this one? There's leather armour for her. I'm guessing she'll be able to equip it. Don't think there's any limitations on equipment in this game. Yeah, so she's got defense up to 4 now. I suspect I could probably start selling things. Well, clothes. There we go. No, thank you. Thank you for the bits. And what have we got else? We've got... I think that's it. Oh, there's a weapon shop as well. So we've got no upgraded weapons yet at this stage. Too early. Thanks for the host as well, by the way. Thank you. I wonder if there's any other shops. I don't think there is. Can't see any other features. Oh, we've got an item shop here. No, we've already been there. Already been there. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the entire town. So that's the place where we're trying to get to there. I feel like I'm about to go in a massive circle though now. Now someone mentioned about a canoe. Is that this early in the game? I'm just trying to remember from memory. I suspect it isn't that quite that early. Looks like we can go around the lake, so I'm guessing this is the place we need to go. Oh, terrible misses. I'm never sure in this game whether to like switch weapons with people. Like I tend to keep it what they've got in the beginning. So I don't like the fact that the girls like the archer. Maybe just give her some axes so she can be like a berserker type. Yeah, you know what? We might do that. Might switch the setup a bit. Let's not have the boring standard. Let's do something different. I'm assuming I can equip 2 axes, because we can do axe and a shield, so we'll try that. What about if we do give him the sword, give him the bow, And we'll give her the axe. How about that? And then give her a second axe. Can we do that? We'll try and see if we can do that. Might have just wasted 100 gil for nothing. No, we can do that. Oh yeah. Right, let's put Boosh to the end. And I'm gonna put him into the back. Thank you very much, yeah. Hey, it's looking pretty good now. Cleaned up the interface a bit. Nice and simple. None of that fancy like box stuff going on in the corner. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate the bits. Thank you. See you in a bit. Okay, so changing it up proper now. So she's got 2 axes. He's got the bow. Oh yeah, he's going to be in the back, not the other one. Let's change the formation there. And then he's going to be the swordsman. So we're going to proper change it up now. So this is like the main guy in Golden Axe. That's what it looks like. Purist. See you again. Alright, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, we're having like axe warrior, like Xena warrior princess with axes, I think. And then he can be the pansy main character with the bow in the back. Because he's a bit of a loser. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Not that I mean that Shinra that subbed yesterday is a loser. I'm not like suggesting that in any way. Quite the opposite. Okay. Do I want to give him the buckler, or should I just keep it? The fence doesn't actually even go up. I know it's more of a, you know, can miss things, but he's got enough HP, he can take it. I'd rather have the attack, I think. I don't think there's anything else I needed to do. There isn't a huge amount of damage, but I might just heal him for the sake of it. And then I'm going to remember to save, which I'm pretty sure you can do anywhere in the map. So I'll do that. Okay, here we go, let's try the new setup. Oh yeah, strong man. Weak guy with a bow. And axe lady, who misses both times. Oh yeah, there we go. Boosh's axe level has increased. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is a new setup. Might just increase their weapon stuff for a bit just to make sure they survive before we go on. Hopefully Boosh will get a bit of a HP increase as well. Boosh's HP is increased, that's the important bit. So what are we on now? We're on 30 for her. Okay, everyone's still going to be like going way ahead of her. There's a big empty space over here. Ooh, a land turtle. Big fat zero. Oh dear. Are we like... Did I remember to save? I hope I did. Please. Oh, did I save? Did I save or not? I hope I did. Oh, I so didn't save. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't think I've really lost anything other than experience. Oh, that sucks. Oh dear. I was gonna save it as well. That was so weird. Why didn't I do that? Because I'm too busy talking, I think. Right, okay, we're doing it properly now. We've got axe. We've got broadsword. Okay. And I'll get another axe when we get to the other town again. If I can stop going through that door. Oh, how far ago was it? Oh, okay, we got the spells. That's the important thing. There was like no warning that you're gonna get like really strong stuff. I just realised I need to switch the rows, otherwise she's going to be in no man's land. Okay, let's switch formation. There we go. Ouch. Ooh, we got lucky there. But she's got a health increase, that's a good thing. Oh, I'm not even got enough of that yet. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna double axing again now. Just need to heal. Hopefully I got enough gil for that. 15, quite a high cost because of the close near-death experience. I think I'm just used to having it just automatically save, I think, when you go to like a town. When I would say auto-save, like having the option, I think just expected to be there. So when I said I was going to save and then didn't, because I went to the inn, I just assumed I was going to get that option again. Because it was in Final Fantasy 1, obviously. And it didn't happen, so my own fault. Should have known better. At least Boosh's HP is going up quite high. ambushed. Well, that's good. I like that. Her HP's gonna get really high. She's being attacked. This like fancy Final Fantasy 2 leveling system. The more you get hit, the more HP you get. Yeah, HP's up again. So she's matching everyone else now. I suppose I should start like leveling up my magic as well. It's a shame they have to like ugly it up with the PSP save screen. No, they could have at least just have the software. The game software rather than the system software screen. Just takes a bit longer, that's all. Right, okay, we're gonna do some magic next time. Let's start leveling up the magic. Oh yeah, let's do some magic. That's what it looks like. I know they're doing that, but it looks like doing this. Oh, come on, escaping? Really? Good stuff. Oh, I forgot to actually do the spell. Whoops. So I'm thinking this, although when you get to low health you will go HP up. I think if you do so many battles, I think it does go up by like 5 at least, anyway. So even though like Boosh wasn't like attacking when she was a bow user, her HP still went up very, very gradually. Whereas being in the front row, being an axe woman, she's hit more often, and therefore her HP has gone up to match the others. Boosh's intelligence increased. Well done. So that university she goes to. Yeah. That's what increases intelligence. Okay. More magic. Let's get this on the go. Not quite sure how many MP you need to get to start getting increases in MP. We'll find out in a minute. Okay. BBB is only one off from everyone else. Shinra's Thunder, Boosh's Blizzard, has increased. So I can't remember if it starts using more magic as it's level 2 now. Yes, it does. But when it levels up, the level of MP it takes goes up as well. Which in turn should make it easier to level it up because the MP will go up to being low more often. So magic went up, but that's not the same as MP, that's just the magic attribute. As long as these guys don't run away, Dr. BB will be starting to get like, more stuff. Okay, so their MP's starting to go up now. Oh, there's an airship just floating by there. Ah, come on. They are cowards. They run away a lot. That's alright, I've used all his MP at least. MP's increased, magic's increased, there we go. Although not as much as everyone else, that's interesting. I don't know where magic is on here. There we go. So Shinra's got more, but I think it's because I use Cure as well with him. And Boosh is not far behind. Right, okay, let's heal up. And then we'll save before I die again from a land turtle. And then I'll start moving on to the next area. Gotta remember to save in this game. Gotta remember. That was embarrassing. Dying before. Okay, on we go. Oh, I love that. His magic's gone up, so it's higher than the others. Yep. Brilliant magic there. All this weird like pop-up kind of art style. Interesting. It's just as we've heard. The city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful, make sure not to get too close. So when it says that, you like literally just came at me. Rebel curs. Well, we'll see how it goes. Usually this goes really badly. Yeah. Oh, dang. Can't believe I'm not strong enough. Worth trying though, wasn't it? Totally worth trying. Hey, you nearly survived that. It's okay. Just don't talk to anyone. Oh, I'm just going to talk to the bloke again, am I? Why am I so stupid? I can't believe I'm that stupid. Why have I done that again? It's because I'm in like just let's just talk to everyone mode. You know, because they're not like really dangerous. Right, okay. Don't talk to them this time. Pretty sure there's not really much you can do from here anyway at the moment. Right, we'll try this again. Try and get around the town. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are ill-bred as they come. Aha! You're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I going to do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Oh, there we go. I was like expecting like a clicky one. It didn't happen. Potion. 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 Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So you're all soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am a Prince of Kashun. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favour of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I've also a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn fell so quick is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There is one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. As a friend. No, don't deliver that last message. Confessions of a dying man. It would only bring her pain. My brother Koneta, have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. Wish I could be more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it'll be of some use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. You'll excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while. He died. To obtain Scott's ring. Can you equip the ring? No, it doesn't look like it. Or try. You never know. Ah, there we go. A memento from Scott described. Select button and cancel. Okay. Yes, I got you. Very clever. Right, I'm guessing it's not safe to talk to any of these guys. Okay, let's do it. That ring, it's my brother's. You really said all those things about me? My brother Scott fell in battle. I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. Okay, that's all there is. Okay. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us his ring and Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No. Nothing. Your Highness, please, the ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits men of courage. You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourself quite capable. I would seem like I underestimated your strength. Would have you lend that strength to our cause? There is a magical metal known as mithril, and we need strong warriors to obtain it. Ooh. We lost Finn because we were so ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. We do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu to Salamand to look into this? I heard my lady's words and I've waited here ever since. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the port town of Paloon. Take my canoe, let us be on the way. Minwu joins the party. You obtain a canoe. Oh wow, it's got loads of stuff. So we've got Cure, Life, Asuna, Basuna, Barrier, a Link, Shell, Protect, Wall, Dispel, Sap, Silence, Fog, Fear, Teleport, Swap, and Sap. Wow. Shame his armor's so rubbish, isn't it? She just haven't actually put any better equipment on her yet. Oh well. Off to Salamand now, are we? Go east to the port city of Paloon and take a ship from there. Bob's like you could never make that far on foot. You must find a way to bring Mithril back to Altair. So he lost Scott as well. He had proposed to Hilda, you know. Now he'll never hear her answer. I always thought he'd make a fine husband for her. We believe mithril was in common use once, long ago. Some surviving records indicate mithril was mined in the north, near Summit Falls. Oh. That was a different thing. Our crest has been trampled underfoot by the Imperial army. To think that we could be so easily defeated. What's this? Borgin betrayed us, and we did not fall to the sword, but to the corrupt hearts of men. Nothing happens. Bad times, nothing happens. Okay, so with each passing day, the Dreadnought in Bafsk draws nearer to completion. The townspeople are being enslaved and they're being forced to work without rest. You should be able to use that canoe to cross the lake to the east and reach the port town of Paloon. If you can find some mithril to give to our blacksmith Tobal, I'm sure he'll be able to make some amazing weapons. If I had some mithril, I bet I could make some mighty impressive weapons of armor. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can get that's different. Okay. Right. I've done quite a bit today. Not a lot, but a bit. I'm going to probably call it a night. And I'm going to return tomorrow night with some more of this. But I'm going to try and get some well-deserved sleep, I think. Just having a quick look. I'm assuming it's these bits that you can go across. Not the sea, in a canoe. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, it's that quick. I'm going to save this for tomorrow night though. So that's how close it was. Right. So that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you very much, DrBlackbarn, for subscribing recently. And also for ShinraRecoded, who subscribed recently. You've had 2 characters named after you. Koneta had one named after him for his subscription from a while back, and there's also Boosh as well. So that's my characters that got named characters in Final Fantasy. If you want your name on a character in the next Final Fantasy game, then please subscribe and you'll get yours in Final Fantasy 3. I'm also offering an additional game in the series to play for the next subscriber. So we've got Final Fantasy Legends on the Game Boy. So if you want to see that being streamed, then make another subscription happen. If you donate, so I get to a total of 1,000 bits, we're only at 210 left now, then that'll be a free subscription. That'll count as a subscription to add on to the next game as well. So 210 bits or a subscription will unlock the next game. So I'm going to save that once more just to be absolutely sure, and then I'm going to be cutting the stream. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.